So know your limits and just make sure you go for the training effect for the type of, I don't know, the capability and the condition you're in for that session. Morning folks, welcome back to the Just Do It channel about duathlon. Right, short and sweet. This is a training session specific to duathlon in chunks of 25 minutes. So let's call it 25s. 25 minutes, kind of low level hit on the bike, jump off around 25 minutes because it's going to be a 5k progression run, progressing the pace each 1k, and then we repeat that. So it's 4 lots, bike run, 4 lots of 25 minutes. So I've just done the warm up on the bike of this session called Speed Surge, 25 minutes, basically 5-minute warm up, and then it's 10 reps, 30 seconds burst, 1 minute recovery, then a cool down. Simples. Now that 5k run progression that I mentioned may be a bit quicker than 25 minutes, we'll see. But the idea is to start really easy and ramp up the pace gradually each kilometre. For context, yeah, I'm coming back from illness and injuries. The illness is lingering, but let's not focus on that. Let's just get this session done. This kind of bike low level HIIT workout is ideal for building up this speed endurance. Give you some structure to the bike step rather than just spinning away mindlessly, and it makes it go a bit quicker. Looking forward to getting out on a run. Legs not feeling fantastic, but they rarely do nowadays. Whew, right, 10 reps done of 30-second bursts, 1 minute spin. Just about the right balance, I think. The legs are feeling pretty shoddy, but that kind of dynamic of 30 seconds hard, 1 minute easy doesn't wear out the legs too much. Right, let's get on the run. I'm going to forego the 5-minute cool down on this workout and just get out on the run, save a bit of time and make it a bit more specific. Don't want to be too recovered. Run show weapon of choice today is a trusty old Nike SC Elite version 3. As I said on some previous videos, these are retired to training shoes now. They're just very, very comfy like slippers and still seem to have quite a lot of cushioning even though they have got a plate on. Ideal for workouts. Must be about, as I said, close to 400k in these shoes. Right, so we're just going to do 1 kilometre, easy to start, and then progressive pace through to 5k. First kilometre done, shade under 5 minutes. The idea of this session is to make sure you flow on the run. At no point do I want to be struggling and pushing it and fighting the fatigue. It has to flow. That's the aim anyway. Kilometre 2, 4:42 pace. That's spot on. Third K, trekking at about 4:29. Had to ease off, going a bit fast. Bearing in mind, I've got to do all this over again after the next bike. Fourth K, around 4:22, spot on. But I am on the cusp of not flowing, pushing it, feeling the fatigue. Let's see what the last K comes out at. Right, 5th K, about 4:11, 4:12 pace. I did kind of relax into it once I got in the groove, but yeah, the legs just, I don't know, they're not feeling it. I think that's to do with the illness still. But the key for the next run, if I can get around it, is to just start off a lot easier, because this session does come back to bite when you get to the 4th and 5th K. Right, I hope you can hear me. I've had to put the fan on. I'm overheating. Bike set number 2. Let's go. These bike run sessions are my bread and butter this time of year, kind of October, November. But at this level of intensity, they should feel a lot easier. Still not recovered from this bug. Darn it. Right, let's get this bike set done. Here we go. Coming to the end of this bike set now. I'm pretty pleased I've completed it actually, because I am feeling it more than I should, like I say. Let's see how this run goes. I'm not going to push through if I'm feeling abnormal fatigue and pushing harder than the flow that I described earlier. Okay, last rep for this bike and then we're on the run. Right, off on my second run. Right, got to get this first K really easy, maybe 10 or 20 seconds slower per K than I did on the first run. So let's aim for 5:20 pace. Otherwise, when I get to the back end of these reps at the 4th and 5th K, I'm just going to be totally pushing too hard. First K, 5:04 pace, bit fast. 2K, 4:51 pace, going okay. 3rd K, 3:38 pace. My legs are really starting to feel this session now, so I might just do 4K rather than 5. I'll go chasing distance for the sake of it. Session done. Just did 4K. Know your limits, I guess, is the lesson, isn't it? Because you want the training effect, and pushing to hit a prescribed session and ignoring the sensations and how you're feeling to do with the fitness and capability you've got at that moment in time is not a good idea, and that's what I want to avoid. It's a recipe for injuries, fatigue. You've got to remember the body doesn't recognize your plans, so know your limits and just make sure you go for the training effect for the type of, I don't know, the capability and the condition you're in for that session. Right, there goes the sermon for today. Thanks for joining. Just jog it in now. Good session done, pleased with that. The Achilles, yeah, just starting to feel them, but better than they were. See you in the next video.